Hello dear students and viewers, welcome to this video today. Today we are going to practice future tense. As you know, in the last few videos we have practiced our focus on present and past tense. So let us learn the future tense in today's video. So be attentive while watching this video and try to think over it. Now, as you know, there are three main parts of tense. They are present tense, past tense and future tense. Their subtypes are also there. Each tense has its four subtypes. They are simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. So I urge and request you to practice all these tense every day. Present tense, past tense, future tense. 3 by 4. 3 means present, past, future, and 3 by 4. 4 means simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous respectively. And also try to convert them into passive voice. So you all are requested to take at least one verb every day. Any verb of your own choice. Select a verb every day and practice it in 3 by 4. Present, past, future, simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Also convert them into passive voice and also translate them in your own mother tongue, though it may be Marathi or Hindi or any other language. So that what will happen, if you will practice at least a verb every day, one verb every day, in an year you can practice 365 verbs. And if you will practice 365 verbs with present, past, future, with active voice, passive voice and translation in your mother tongue, own mother tongue, so you will find your English will be so developed within a year. So go on practicing it every day. Now let's go to future tense today. Future tense means भविष्य काळ. बघा आता भविष्य काळाचे पण 4 प्रकार आहेत. There are 4 subtypes of future tense. They are simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. So let us learn the first type, that is simple future tense. साधा भविष्यकाळ. बघा साध्या भविष्यकाळाची रचना कशी असते. हाऊ इज द construction of simple future tense? In assertive sentence, statement, subject then shall or will, then V1, then object or complement. पहिले करता मग shall. According to the subject or doer we have to use shall and will. आता shall कोणासमोर वापरायचं आणि will कोणासमोर वापरायचं हाही प्रश्न कधी कधी विद्यार्थ्यांना पडतो. Sometimes students get confused whether they should use shall or will. So it is suggested that if the first person singular and plural subject is there, करता जर प्रथम पुरुष एकवचन आणि अनेकवचन असेल, this that means I आणि we, तर आपण shall वापरायचा आणि बाकी सर्व जे करता आहेत सेकंड अँड थर्ड पर्सन सिंग्युलर ऑर प्लुरल त्यांच्यासमोर आपण विल वापरायचा. बट इफ यू आर क्वाइट कन्फ्यूज वेदर यू शुड यूज शॅल ऑर विल, सो यू शुड गो विथ विल. विल कोणाच्याही समोर चालतो, बट फर्स्ट shall is used for first person singular and plural, that is I and we. So let's have a look at the given formula and then you will understand how is the construction in simple future tense. साध्या भविष्यकाळात कशी रचना असते बघा. So let us learn the first sentence. As the sentences are being carried, the same sentences are changing in each and every tense, that is present, past and future, simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. The first sentence is in simple future tense, that is I shall write a letter. मी पत्र लिहिणार, I shall. नंतर बघा फर्स्ट पर्सन प्लुरल, we shall water the plants. आम्ही झाडांना पाणी घालणार. दोघांच्याही समोर shall आलेला आहे. I shall, we shall. परंतु इथे तुम्ही will सुद्धा वापरू शकता जर कन्फ्युजन असेल तर. इफ यू आर कन्फ्यूज गो विथ विल. आता बघा नाव याची पॅसिव्ह वॉइस आपल्याला करायचे आहे. आता सिंपल फ्युचर टेन्सचा जो पॅसिव्ह वॉइस आहे हा केअरफुली शिका. तसं we are going to practice passive voice specially in special video. But now जे काही modal auxiliary verbs आहे, modal auxiliary verbs we have learned in the verb topic. While in that video verbs are given in detail, you again learn it verbs, and if you don't know what are called modal auxiliary verbs are given in our verb video, so go for it. Modal auxiliary verbs are can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must, need, dare, ought to and used to. तर साध्या भविष्यकाळाचा जो पॅसिव्ह वॉइस होतो तसाच पॅसिव्ह वॉइसची रचना ही इतर सर्व प्रकारच्या मॉडल ऑक्झिलरी व्हर्ब येणाऱ्या वाक्यांची असते. सो लेट अस लर्न. आय शॅल राईट अ लेटर. आय शॅल राईट ए लेटर. मी पत्र लिहिणार. याचा पॅसिव्ह वॉइस जर करायचा असेल तर बघा, अ लेटर. शॅल हे सहाय्यकारी क्रियापद आहे, त्याच्याऐवजी आपण वापरू विल. अ लेटर मीन्स आय टी इट. इटच्या समोर शॅल येणार नाही. अ लेटर मीन्स आय टी इट. प्रोनाउन फॉर अ लेटर will be used or can be used or is used it, it. A letter म्हणजे it, it. It shall येणार, it will. म्हणून a letter will be. A letter will be written by me. दोन्हीही वाक्याचा अर्थ एकच, मी पत्र लिहिणार. आता नेक्स्ट सेंटेन्स, वी शॅल वॉटर द प्लांट्स. द प्लांट्स ऑब्जेक्ट घ्यायचा पहिले. द प्लांट्स विल बी. इथे जरी शाल आहे तरी द प्लांट्स मीन्स दे, म्हणून देच्या समोर शाल येणार नाही, त्याच्यासमोर काही विल. म्हणून द प्लांट्स विल बी वॉटर्ड बाय अस. आम्ही झाडांना पाणी घालणार. दोन्ही वाक्याचा अर्थ एकच आहे. आता तुम्ही या शालच्या जागेवर जर कॅन, कुड, हॅव, हॅज, हॅड काही वापरलं तरी तुमचा पॅसिव्ह वॉइस हा सारखाच येईल. सपोज I can write a letter. A letter can be written by me. We could water the plants. The plants could be watered by us. तसंच आपण should घेऊ शकतो, would घेऊ शकतो. Must, I must write a letter. A letter must be written by me. We must water the plants. The plants must be watered by us. We should water the plants. The plants should be watered by us. तर जे काही मॉडल ऑक्झिलरी व्हर्ब्स आहेत यांचा पॅसिव्ह वॉइस असाच होईल. सो इट्स व्हेरी इझी. लेट्स लर्न द थर्ड सेंटेन्स. यू विल ड्रॉ अ पिक्चर. अ पिक्चर पॅसिव्ह वॉइस. अ पिक्चर विल बी ड्रॉन बाय यू. तू किंवा तुम्ही चित्र काढणार. दोन्हीही वाक्याचा अर्थ एकसारखाच होईल, नो चेंज. नेक्स्ट बघा, ही विल टेक टी. तो चहा घेणार. टी विल बी टेकन बाय ही. दोन्ही वाक्याचा अर्थ तो चहा घेणार. इजंट इट सो सिंपल. बघा, पहिले ऑब्जेक्ट घ्या. टेक द ऑब्जेक्ट टी. मॉडल व्हॉट इज द ऑक्झिलरी व्हर्ब इन दिस सेंटेन्स? विल. विल बी. कॅन बी. शुड बी. वुड बी. मस्ट बी. हॅव टू बी. हॅव टू बी. सो आय हॅव टू टेक टी किंवा ही हॅज टू टेक टी. टी हॅज टू बी टेकन बाय हिम. आय हॅव टू टेक टी. टी हॅज टू बी टेकन बाय मी असं होईल. जरी आय हॅव आहे तरी टीसाठी काही हॅज. तर ही विल टेक टी. टी विल बी टेकन बाय हिम. तो चहा घेणार. शी विल प्ले खो खो. खो खो विल बी प्लेड बाय हर. ती खो खो खेळणार. नेक्स्ट, इट विल ईट अ टोमॅटो. अ टोमॅटो विल बी इटन बाय इट. खूप सोपी आहे. इट्स सो इझी. इफ यू विल प्रॅक्टिस इट orally, you can change the voices. Passive into active into passive and passive into active, vice versa. And you should also translate them into your own mother tongue. It will eat a tomato. A tomato will be eaten by it. They टमाटर खाणार. They will speak English. English will be spoken by them. ते ती इंग्रजी बोलणार. So this is all about future simple future tense or future simple tense. So we have practiced all the sentences in simple future tense. We have converted them into passive voice with their translation in Marathi. So such sentences you should practice. Take the model auxiliary verbs can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must in different types of sentences, or only one sentence. You take any one. I write a letter, I will write a letter, I shall write a letter, I can write a letter, I should, I could, I must, and change them into passive voice. The voice is very easy. Only we have to use the same model auxiliary verb which is given in the sentence, and after that we have to use to be's verb, that is only be. I can write a letter can be written by me. He must take tea, tea must be taken by him, etc. So such type of sentence you should practice to develop your English. As much practice you will go through, that much you will be benefited. So it is up to you how much practice you can follow every day. The next topic of future tense is the future continuous tense. चालू किंवा अपूर्ण भविष्य काळ. Look at the formula. The subject, then shall or will, then be, then V4, that is ing form of the verb. That is also called present participle of the verb. Then object or complement. Let's see the first sentence. I shall be writing a letter. मी पत्र लिहित असणार. When the action will be going in future, so it is used in future continuous tense. मी पत्र लिहित असणार, याचा पॅसिव्ह जर करायचा म्हटलं तर अ लेटर विल बी बीइंग, हा एनजी कोणाला द्यायचा? मुख्य क्रियापदा एनजी द्या बीला, आणि मुख्य क्रियापदाचे स्वरूप लिहून टाका. पॅसिव्ह म्हणजे काय? टू बी प्लस V3. टू बीचं कुठलंही रूप, मग ते एम, इज, आर, वॉज, वेअर, शॅल बी, विल बी, बी, बीन, बीइंग, याच्यानंतर क्रियापदाचं तिसरं रूप आला तर तो पॅसिव्ह वॉइस समजावा. इट इज पॅसिव्ह वॉइस. अ लेटर विल बी बीइंग रिटर्न बाय मी. मी पत्र लिहित असणार. द नेक्स्ट सेंटेन्स इज वी शॅल बी वॉटरिंग द प्लांट्स. द प्लांट्स विल बी बीइंग वॉटर्ड बाय अस. दोन्ही वाक्याचा अर्थ आम्ही झाडांना पाणी घालत असणार. द नेक्स्ट, यू विल बी ड्रॉइंग अ पिक्चर. तू किंवा तुम्ही चित्र काढत असणार. पॅसिव्ह वॉइस, अ पिक्चर विल बी बीइंग ड्रॉन बाय यू. हा एनजी कोणाला दिला आपण? मुख्य क्रियापदाचा बीला. म्हणून अ पिक्चर विल बी बीइंग ड्रॉन बाय यू. तू किंवा तुम्ही चित्र काढत असणार. द नेक्स्ट सेंटेन्सेस आर he will be taking tea. Tea will be being taken by him. तो चहा घेत असणार. That's it, nothing else. The meaning remains same as you have been told early in previous videos. Next sentence is she will be playing kho-kho. Kho-kho will be being played by her. ती खो-खो खेळत असणार. Nothing else. That's it only. It will be eating a tomato. A tomato will be being eaten by it. ते टमाटर खात असणार. The last sentence in future continuous tense is they will be speaking English. English will be being spoken by them. ते त्या ती इंग्रजी बोलत असणार. So these are the sentences as per फ्युचर कंटिन्युअस टेन्स. चालू किंवा अपूर्ण भविष्य काळातील हे वाक्य आहेत. याचं आपण ॲक्टिव्ह व्हॉइस, पॅसिव्ह व्हॉइस आणि मराठी ट्रान्सलेशन घेतलं. बघा, इफ यू वॉन्ट टू लर्न टेन्स नाईसली ऑर बाय हार्ट, यू मस्ट प्रॅक्टिस पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच, व्हर्ब्स, स्पेशली व्हर्ब्स अँड प्रोनाउन्स, पर्सनल प्रोनाउन्स आणि व्हर्ब्स, ऑक्झिलरी व्हर्ब्स, मेन व्हर्ब्स अँड पर्सनल प्रोनाउन्स अँड देअर केसेस ऑल्सो, nominative case, accusative case and possessive case. So accusative case is used in passive voice. Sometimes it is also dropped when the subject is not so important, then it is dropped many a times in spoken and written English as well. For example, they will be speaking English. If you want to drop the subject, so it can be mention like English will be being spoken. That's it. The subject is dropped many a times. So these are all about future continuous tense. Now let us have a look at future perfect tense. The future perfect tense, पूर्ण भविष्य काळ. रचना बघा, त्याचा फॉर्म्युला, त्याची रचना, त्याचं सूत्र कसं आहे. सब्जेक्ट देन शॅल ऑर विल, देन हॅव, देन V3, देन ऑब्जेक्ट ऑर कॉम्प्लिमेंट. सब्जेक्ट नंतर अकॉर्डिंग टू द सब्जेक्ट shall or will, then have, then past participle of the main verb V3, then object or complement. Let's see the first sentence. I shall have written a letter. आता याचा passive voice कसा होईल. A letter will have been written by me. A letter will have been written by me. मी पत्र लिहिलेले असणार. Next, we shall have watered the plants. The plants will have been, B-E-E-N, been watered by us. आम्ही झाडांना पाणी घातलेले असणार. Next, you will have drawn a picture. A picture will have been drawn by you. तू किंवा तुम्ही चित्र काढलेले असणार. असे हे ॲक्टिव्ह वॉइस आणि पॅसिव्ह वॉइस आहेत. Future perfect tense. Then he will have taken tea. Tea will have been taken by him. त्याने चहा घेतलेला असणार. Next, she will have played kho-kho. Kho-kho will have been played by her. ती खो-खो खेळलेली असणार. When the action will be completed in future tense, if you want to indicate that, so such type of sentences or construction is used. Future perfect tense, if you want to show that action will be completed in future tense, so we have to use this type. It will have eaten a tomato. A tomato will have been eaten by it. त्याने टमाटर खाल्लेले असणार. The last sentence in future perfect tense is they will have spoken English. English will have been spoken by them. ते त्या ती इंग्रजी बोललेले असणार. So dear students or viewers, we are practicing not only tense, but along with learning tense, we are practicing the personal pronouns. First person, second person, third person, singular, plural, their nominative case, their accusative case, as well as passive voice and Marathi translation. So all these things will be very helpful to polish your English, to make your English stronger and stronger, and you will understand and use better English. But you have to go through the daily practice or regular practice. So these are all about future perfect tense. Let's learn the last topic in tense, that is future perfect continuous tense. Can it be converted into passive voice? Future perfect continuous tense, as you have been suggested or told that present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense and future perfect continuous tense, they cannot be converted into passive voice. Future perfect continuous tense म्हणजे पूर्ण किंवा अपूर्ण भविष्य काळ. रचना कशी आहे बघा. लुक ॲट द फॉर्म्युला. सब्जेक्ट प्लस शॅल ऑर विल हॅव, देन बीन, देन V4, देन ऑब्जेक्ट ऑर कॉम्प्लिमेंट. करता त्यानंतर शॅल, विल, हॅव, बीन, नंतर ING फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब. V4 means the present participle of the verb, means the verb which is suffixed with ING, and then the remaining part or object or complement. The first sentence is I shall have been writing a letter. मी पत्र लिहित आलेलो असणार. काही क्रिया पूर्ण झालेली असेल, काही भविष्यात चालू असेल. If you want to suggest such things, then we have to use future perfect continuous tense. Half action will be completed and something will be going on, then future perfect continuous tense. सपोज आपल्याला म्हणायचं की बा आम्ही शाळेत शिकत आलेलो असणार, So we shall have been learning in the school असं आपल्याला म्हणता येईल. So next sentence, we shall have been watering the plants. आम्ही झाडांना पाणी देत आलेलो असणार. पाणी देत आलेलो असणार, पाणी घालत आलेलो असणार, सेम मीनिंग. Can these two sentences be converted into passive voice? No. As it is perfect continuous tense, it cannot be converted into passive voice. You will have been drawing a picture. म्हणजे या दोन्ही या वाक्याचा अर्थ काय होईल? तू किंवा तुम्ही चित्र काढत आलेले किंवा आलेलो असणार. ठीक आहे ना. द नेक्स्ट सेंटेन्स इज ही विल हॅव बीन टेकिंग टी. तो चहा घेत आलेला असणार. नेक्स्ट, शी विल हॅव बीन प्लेइंग खो खो. ती खो खो खेळत आलेली असणार. Look at the sentences, the construction. Only I and we, after I and we, shall is used. All other subjects are followed by will have been, etc. It will have been eating a tomato. ते टमाटर खात आलेले असणार. And the last sentence is they will have been speaking English. ते त्या ती इंग्रजी बोलत आलेले असणार. So dear students and viewers, in this video we have completed future tense. As we have completed in grammar part 1, tense part 1, present tense part 2, part 3, present and past tense, and in this video we have completed future tense. So we have practiced all these tense with their subkinds, present, past, future, with simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Not only we practice this, but we also converted them into passive voice, and we also practice the personal pronouns, their cases, nominative case, accusative case, etc. And we also practice auxiliary verbs and main verbs. So you all are requested and suggested to choose any one verb every day and practice present, past, future 3 by 4. Present, past, future, simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Not only active voice but also try to convert them into passive voice. Also try to translate them, all the sentences, in your own mother tongue, and you will find how interesting this topic is. If you will practice it every day, it will improve your many things about regarding English. So wish you all the very best. Try this every day. Choose 365 verbs and practice a verb each and every day for your development of English. So please go on studying regularly. In the next videos we will focus on the passive voice. Till then, do take care of your health, and thanks for watching this video.